What's good, YouTube? American RX back at it. Um, this is uh, a document, well, a page from the laws of Jamaica, um, table of acts. Over here, number 3 says an act for rendering free Negroes, mulattoes, and Indians more useful and forming some of them into companies with proper encouragement to pursue and destroy the rebellious Negroes. An act for erecting, establishing, and regulating a free school in the parish of Westmoreland in the said island and enforcing the last will and testament of Thomas Manning. So up here, clearly, as you could clearly see, they've been setting us against each other since they arrived here, okay? And this was in 1741. I think, well, down here saying 1739, so it wasn't too far away from 1741, right? And this is in the laws of Jamaica, right? So you see, the rebellious Negroes are the ones that didn't want to be a part of the encomienda system. You know what I mean? So they, set other Indians or indigenous people, which they call free Negroes and mulattoes and Indians. They're all the same people. It's because it was a caste system. So, they set them against the ones who were cooperating with the encomienda system. Were like the house Negroes, so much so to speak. They set them against the free people who are the Indians who was rebellious to the system. Okay, this is the laws of Jamaica. All right. So when people on the mainland telling me about the islands and all this stuff, just know that it was a caste system everywhere. Okay, and right here is gonna put a nail in the coffin. Okay, this is, you can see, the laws of Jamaica, right? They say an act for recovering and extending the trade with the Indian settlements in America and preventing what's that? Sure. What's that? I can't make that out. Future, right? Is that future? Preventing for the further, my bad. Some evil practices formerly committed in that trade. This is the 8th of May 1741. Okay, whereas great advantages might be derived to His Majesty, this is King George, okay, subjects in general, and more particular to the inhabitants of this island, if a good correspondence and open commerce were established between them and the Indians upon the continent in America, and whereas the evil practices of several traders of this island who have frequently taken Indians from their settlements clandestinely and sold them, right, in this island for slaves. Okay, so all you Pan-Africans who like to talk about Africans went to the islands, right? They sent Africans and all this stuff. Right here it's telling you, this is in the laws of Jamaica, okay? They sent Indians from the mainland, right, to the island, okay, as slaves, right? Where was I? So over here, because they look like they had treaties too that prohibited that. So right here it's trying to say they're prohibiting the practice, right? So slaves have occasioned some of the Indian settlements, right, in America, with whom His Majesty's subjects held a friendly intercourse. That would be like a treaty, right? And this is before, by the way, this is before the United States was created. Okay, this is in 1741, and we are talking about Indians on the island of Jamaica, which, well, Jamaica, which I call Jamaica on corporation paper, right? Remember, this is 1741, right? And I just showed you right here, this was even before 1741 that they were setting Indians against Indians, which I miscall Negroes and mulattoes, right? You see that? So if all the Arawaks died off, how is it that in 1739 and 1741 we still have Indians on the island coming in from off the mainland? How is that? So this is the laws of Jamaica, right? Mind you, I got more. See, and also I want to show you guys something about Ireland, right? I'm gonna get to that in another video. So you're saying alliance and friendship with Spaniards. You see that? So withdraw their friendship from His Majesty's subject and to enter into an alliance and friendship with Spaniards, and have not only discouraged those settlements from continuing, but many others of the Indians, it may be presumed, from engaging in any commerce with us, in order, therefore, to prevent the future such unfair, barbarous, and promiscuous practices, and to remove the ill effects of those already committed. We, poor Majesties, I don't know what this is, most, what's this? It's hard to tell, but you see, it's in Old English, so it's hard to make out. And loyal, I think it's beautiful, and loyal subjects, the assembly of this your island of Jamaica, most humbly beseech your Majesty that it may be enabled, be it and assembly of your Majesty. Right down here it say, right, that all Indians who shall arrive or be imported for sailing to this island from and after the 30th day of June in the year of our Lord 1741 shall be free, right, to all intents and purposes as any other aliens or foreigners are, and that all stays made in this island to any person or persons residing or that shall reside for or belong to this island of any Indian or Indians from and after the said 30th day of June in the said year 1741, right, shall be absolutely null and void, and that if any person or persons shall sell or buy any Indian or Indian so imported, every such person or persons shall forfeit for every such offense. So you see, there was a penalty for importing Indians, right? And as I show you, not only that, there was importing Indians. Indians was already on the island. They were already on there. They're already there. Okay. This is where the Trelawney, this is where you call the compound Maroons, right? So this is where they have the rebellious, so-called rebellious Negroes. So all you are compound Maroons, you're Indians, okay? And no slave ship took you there on the island, right? They solidify that, right? They didn't call you Africans. They say Negroes, okay? Negroes is a synonym for Indians, all right? Get that in your head, all right? So that's what I wanted to share with you guys. So um, I'm gonna be out. All right, peace out.